Good afternoon, my dear teacher. My name is Cindy Lorena Gomez Jimenez. This is my presentation. Action script. History. Flash Player was created in 1996 as support for an interpretive programming language known as ActionScript AS, based on ECMA script standards since its origin. AES has gone from being in a very basic language to an advanced language with support for object-oriented programming comparable in functions on use the JavaScript language also based on ECMA script originally designed to show vector animation in two dimensions. It has become the preferred option when creating web applications that include audio and video flow and interactivity. For example, Flash Player 2 was created in 1997, mainly moving vectors and some raster graphics. Stereo sound in a limited way, integration of improvised bitmaps, buttons, the library, and the ability to interpolate color change. Flash Player 3 launch was in 1998, the ALF transparency and the MP3 compression designs. Improve animation, reproduction, and publication. Introduce simple commands to get interactivity. For example, Flash Player 4 was created in 1999. It gave way to the introduction of MP3 streaming and motion interpolation utility. The Flash Player plugin was not included with the most popular web browsers, and users had to visit the Macromedia website to download it. Flash Player 5 was created in August 2000. ActionScript the ability to customize the edition environment interface generator. 2.0 was released in April 2001 and shows the real-time Flash content of software generation in its Enterprise Edition. Flash Player 6 was created in March of 2002, support the compositions of Flash Remote AMF and web service is OAP on demand live audio and video streaming RTMP. Source and the Spark Video code the Flash Video with support for the video application components. Source libraries Flash Player 7 operated in 2004, support Action 2.0 object-oriented programming language for developers with the ability to create tables, graphics, and additional text effects with now support for extension, high fidelity, import of PDF files. ActionScript 2.0 also introduces a formal object-oriented approach in ActionScript. Flash Player 8 emerging in August 2005 introduce a support for the load in time of execution of the DEF on PNG image, a new video codec on to BP6. This also improved performance and routine and bitmap routine caching. Player Flash Player Night appearing down of 2006 new ECMA scripting engine ActionScript virtual machine IBM2 IBM1 was preserved for compatibility ActionScript 3 through IBM2 Flash Player 8 Flash Player Night update when Linux was created in November of 2006 for incorporate support for the full screen mode. Flash Player Night update 30A emerged in December 2007 new 4B flash video file format based on the ISO based media file format MPEG 4 part 12 support for container formats based on the means of communication of ISO files. On Flash Player 10 update in October 2009 expand the bitmap support, drawing API graphics, contextual menu, hardware acceleration, anti-aliasing motor, Saffron T.1, read-write clipboard, and BW mode. Adobe Flash Player 10.1 was created in Jan 2010. Rows of copied bitmaps for better memory management. Implement a garbage collector, hardware decon of video encode with H.264, dynamic flow through HTTP, support for privacy modes, use the interface Kokan Marijuana for Mac, use of OpenGLW buffer full screen context. This is my presentation, very basic. Thank you.